Hey everybody, Alan and Travis here, and we're on our way back from Blair's, Virginia, our last Story Tour event of fall 24, and we are just so amazed.
Yeah, we've been hearing so many incredible stories all season long.
I'm reminded of our very first show in Waymart, Pennsylvania this fall. We had a guy that came up and talked to me after the event. It turns out he had been at the Story Tour event 2 years ago at the same location, the Salvation Army Rehab. He said God changed his life at the event, and he came out 2 years later, and it was just amazing to hear everything God has done in his life over the last 2 years, still sober today.
Another story that's really personal to me that kind of ties in with suicide was from a 13-year-old girl in Anderson, Indiana, who came to the event through the invite of a family member, but just 2 weeks prior was standing on a building ready to end her life. Police intervened. That gave the opportunity for her to come to the Story Tour. She came not believing in God, but at the end of the night had big faith, surrendered her life to Jesus, was excited to go to church the next day, and wants to live.
In Middletown, Ohio, just a couple months ago, this was the second time we had been to this church for a Story Tour event. And the first time we came, there was a girl, dad had died of a drug overdose. She came, gave her heart to the Lord, got baptized. She came to this event that we just did in Middletown. God has done so much in her life, and it was just so powerful to see her and her mom at the event and hear her story.
We've also been to Franklin, Pennsylvania 2 times now. And the first time that we were there, a girl came with a suicide plan that was planning to swallow a bottle of pills at the end of the night, but was impacted through the testimonies that she heard, gave her life to Jesus. So we go back a year later and we got the good news that she had 6 months clean and sober, was a part of an equine therapy, and God was moving in her life.
In Mannheim, just this month, we bring organizations to these events, and we like to get people plugged in who are hurting to organizations. One of the organizations was Teen Challenge. There's a crack addict at the event, and she was just deeply impacted by the stories, and she made a decision, committed to get checked into a Teen Challenge that was at the event, and we just thought that was so powerful.
We're just in Temperance, Michigan, and we've been to Michigan several times now. 2023, a girl named Heidi, who was addicted to heroin, fentanyl, all these drugs, meth, came in 2023, surrendered her life to Jesus. We got to reconnect with her a year later. She's clean, sober, was saved, baptized, on fire for Jesus.
And we are just so grateful for what God does at these events. This last event was this weekend in Blair's, Virginia, an area so hard hit by drug addiction. And we were able to partner with the church, and at the altar call, it was amazing to see all the people that responded, that are hurting, that gave their lives to Jesus. And we're just so grateful to be able to be a part of this.
Yeah, it is the honor of our lives to be the hands and feet of Jesus. And we just want to thank you for partnering with us, praying for us. Keep them prayers going, my friends. We're going to keep reaching people.
Thank you for making it all possible. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the spring.